Hello everyone, welcome to the WebX online course. Today we are going to introduce you to web development basics. So before we get started, if you have not registered with us yet, you can scan the QR code or go to the link below and register with us. In this first part of the video, we want to answer 4 big questions, which are: what is web development, the career prospect of web development, the skills needed for web development, and where can you get started. The first question that we want to ask is, why should we learn web development? 58% of the world population are active internet users. What does this mean? This means you have a lot of opportunities on the internet, and especially during this pandemic where a lot of people trying to move their businesses online. This is what happens in a minute on the internet by 2020. As you can see, there are a lot of activities happening in a minute on the internet. So what about a career prospect? What can you get after you learn web development? In a career prospect, if you can see, this is a application for senior full stack developer at a startup company called Damakan. And you see the annual salary is from 25,000 to 35,000 US dollar, which if we convert to Malaysia ringgit, it will be around 100,000 Malaysia ringgit to 140,000 Malaysia ringgit. Or front-end web developer in Malaysia, it will be the average salary of the front-end web developer is around 5,000 per month. So a website or a web application is divided into a few parts, and the first part is the front end. In the front end is basically what you see on your screen. And to build this front end, we have 3 best friends, which are HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript. So HTML, it controls the structure of the website. CSS, it will take care of the look of the website, and JavaScript will take care of the functionality of the website. Let me give an example. And your left-hand side, sorry, you can see the WebX website. So this is what you see. But the structure of the website is shown on your right-hand side. And this is what we call HTML. The HTML, you can see there are some div tag, image tag, which is this image. We have a H1 tag, this one, WebX UTP, and we have a P tag, paragraph tag here. So it lays out the structure of your website. And when we want to control the look of the website, the color of the website, the size of the website, we use CSS. As you can see, we have section, we have the background color, the minimum height, display, padding, and so on. So the last part is JavaScript. JavaScript basically controls the functionality of a website. What happens when you click this button? What happens when you click this button? So it's actually controlled by the JavaScript. The next part is the backend. Backend is basically everything that you cannot see or everything behind the scene. So this is a web architecture. As a client sends a request to the server, and the server will respond to that request. So the server may be Google server, maybe Facebook server, Instagram server, and the client is basically you. You are sending a request to the server and you get some responses from the server. And next, we need a database. Why we need a database? Because we need some places for us to store the data. So here are some places for you to store your data through MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB, or Firebase. And last is the hosting. We need the web application or your website to be somewhere on the internet so people can view the website. So these are few very popular hosting service provider. GoDaddy, Wixsite, I believe this is the most popular one. And if you want to use the cloud hosting, you can go for Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and there are many more on the internet. So where can you get started? In WebX, we will introduce you to web development, especially front-end, through building your own personal website. Let me show an example of what you can expect from this course. This is a personal website that we built. So as you can see, we have a home page. You can link to your social media account, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You can download your CV, about yourself, write something, your experience, your portfolio, and a contact form. So this is what you can expect from the course itself. And that's all for the first part. Thank you for watching.